Hello, people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today, two episodes. As usual, that's the pattern I do usually. Maybe I'll do a morning thoughts if I have energy. But I am going to do a fragrance. I haven't seen any review on this. I purchased it to review, create content, and I think this line is a very, very solid line. This is from House of Armaf, if I'm not mistaken, sub brand. And this fragrance is going to be called Elite Risala line. This is called Kefi Latte. Okay. This is my second one from this line. I think there are 3 or 4, maybe more. I previously covered this one, which is actually reviewed on YouTube. It's called Kefi Frappe. I think based on Frappuccino or Frappe itself. Okay. So this was one of my favorite coffee-based scents. Really, really nice. You really smell that coffee, like roasted coffee in there. And this fragrance is kind of strong, longevity-wise good. So basically what I would like to say that coffee is a very distinctive note, and coffee-based fragrances are not for everybody. Okay, normally speaking, some coffees are so realistic, like they smell like literally coffee beans, So people don't like that. People don't like very photorealistic notes, right? So what people like is, let's say, something like it's a cappuccino or something that feels like sweet, or something there's a citrus, there's a fruit, walnut, chestnut, whatever, so that makes it more interesting wear. So people want easy to wear fragrances, and some other people, they prefer like realistic coffee. So I reviewed, let's say, something like Kerosene's one, I think, followed, and then I wrote down, I forget these names, Calotini's, they have a coffee there. Then Baikilian has coffee fragrances, as well as Thierry Mugler, Angelman, they do have coffee. Also fragrances like French coffee, okay, this thing from Al Rehab. This one was one of my favorite fragrances, but very difficult to wear, like Coffee Collection. This is Kopi Luwak, I think, from Fragrance World. I forgot the house name actually. This was one of the most interesting coffee fragrances. There are many more. Kawa by like Latafa. So basically, I would like to cover this one. This one is very interesting because it's sweet. And today I'm accompanied by not coffee. I'm trying to drink tea. Tea is better. So let's start. This fragrance cost under $30. Okay, not super cheap, not like $20. 30, people say $30 is like okay budget, but still affordable. This is in EDP concentration 100 ml. Really nice presentation. Typical box of this line. And Armaf is actually making good quality fragrances nowadays. Definitely see the pattern, really nice. Okay, and more or less, like, this is very nice package itself. That's where the bottle sits deep. I said it in my previous review. If you didn't cover it, didn't watch it, these bottles are very secure inside the box. They don't wobble, right? So these ones, I think, are 2025 releases. Sorry, 2024. Okay, and they have the Sterling Perfumes that also distribute Armaf and some other brands. That's the original. I don't think it will be faked, but sometimes people claim that there are some fakes. This bottle looks just like the Frappe, and which is sort of taken inspiration from Baikilian's, Angel Share, the apple brandy on the rocks. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. The ice cream, I don't know why in the hot, because it's summer. Yeah, that's why I'm taking a lot of ice cream, and then later I suffer. So these bottles are not really exact same shape, but the pattern, on the bottle, they look really nice. And this juice color is kind of like a honey whiskey color, I would say, compared to the previous one. I think that juice color, it's kind of orangish, and even the cap. This one is, the bottle is kind of transparent, and then the name in front, and the juice color is kind of a honey, whiskey color. Okay, really nice to look at. And then the top, they mention the line. So this cap doesn't click into place. It's I don't feel it's very good snug fit as well. Atomizer is okay, not that great. It shoots juice, but when I wear it, I feel the fragrance hitting me. The amount of juice is not so much. It's like a very light, wear. So let's wear that, and then let's wear a little bit here. I was wearing the dry down here. You see that oil. So just go one more. So let that settle down. Okay, and let me just tell you, this fragrance Latte. So I have seen fragrances like Bianca Latte. I think there's a one niche perfume house, and then they have dupe of that. But I don't know how much latte is in that fragrance. So latte is coffee, I would say, with a lot of milk. This is my experience. I'm not a coffee expert. Usually I just drink cappuccino or milk coffee. I'll just be honest. I'm just layman, like, man, black coffee or coffee with milk. Coffee with milk. Okay. And I know I used to order, like, what are those sizes, like large. I forgot, even, like, I used to go to Starbucks Coffee Bean, because if you don't go to coffee shops regularly, forget. There's venti, there is latte, sorry, there is grande, there is large, so there are different terminology, right? So coffee, if you order coffee, is usually expensive in branded shops, because they have their own coffee, like coffee beans, and then they have their own baristas and all. But standard coffee would cost you like a lot of money. Okay, so I would think, like, coffee place, people who are really passionate about coffee, mostly students, intellectuals, architects, educated people, love coffee, because coffee helps, realistic coffee, like real coffee bean, that really helps you to stay, like wake up. Like coffee, tea, they both have caffeine, right? But the tea has less amount of caffeine, and I'm drinking in the meantime with just honey, nice tea. This is like Bangladeshi brand, by the way, Ispani Mirzapur, and that's a very big mug, because I need to wake up. So coffee helps you, like your senses to awake and gives you energy. But overconsumption may cause, like what Coke causes, you feel restless, you feel dehydrated, and you might feel cramps, gas, and stuff. But in general, coffee is very good if you drink caffeine, like uh, like reasonable amount, okay, or permitted amount. So latte, I order only when I'm feeling like I don't want to have coffee. Latte feels like more milk than coffee. It's sweet, and latte itself is fancy. Like, let's say, go to the bar, instead of having like a JD Coke or just JD or whiskey straight up, you just order like, hey man, I want, today I'm feeling like festive, let's go some, maybe it's like, I don't know what you call those green Irish celebration days, Saint Patty's days, right? Saint Patrick, Saint Patrick, yeah, Saint Patty's basically what they say. And you go have some this weird green, liquors and all. So those are also booze, but not really. It's like fun. So for me, latte for me is, even the canned ones from Nescafe, they're good. So they give really nice, sweet, milky experience. So how is this fragrance? All this talk, there's a point. This fragrance smells fantastic, first of all, okay? When I smell this one does not really smell like latte, okay? This is what I feel. Why? There's certain aspect of it, like the sweetness, maybe feel like there's as much as honey in there, or something like there's this sweet caramelized notes in there, but not much milky. Okay, this fragrance is not milky and not very coffee-like. This is a sweet, gourmand, you can say fragrances like 1 million lucky, if you know those. And even this one, I bought recent times, Scandal Absolute by Jean Paul Gaultier. If you like this kind of sweet fragrance, this one feels like more of a sweet gourmand with hazelnut or hazelnut spread, on the bread. This feels like those sweet chestnut, those kind of sweetness. But if you know Latafa Khamra Kawa, that one has added some sort of coffee note on the top of that toffee on the original Latafa Khamra. This one feels like, they added some sort of coffee just to make it interesting a little bit. Just like, if you do not know, you won't even notice it. Okay, like that. So it's a sweet, of playful, dating, mild fragrance. Longevity from this, when I wore it, is very hot and humid, but I personally think they do have difference in performance. The Frappe one, the one I reviewed before, this one is quite a long-lasting perfume, easily 6, 7, 8 hours. Projection was 1 hour maybe, but this one, the longevity from this was not beast mode. I got about altogether 5.5 hours on my skin. I could do this and detect it. Yeah, the oil is there, it's going to last, but after 1 hour, the projection is very, very low. I was wearing this yesterday. I'll just tell you the situation right in Bangladesh. I'm very burned out because of all the sweating. So once you go out, do some workouts, do some steps, if you do some work, like weekend, something you have to go to mechanics and stuff, you'll sweat like crazy. Okay? Crazy means like you are melting point. You lose weight standing under the sun for half an hour. Okay. I was wearing this in that kind of evening. It was breezy, but super humid, like by the ocean. Sometimes there's a salty breeze and it's humid. You feel like there's breeze, but also you're sweaty. This is something that I wore then. So that gave me like 5.5 hours. Maybe in winter, you get about 6.5 hours to 7. But I feel this performance is like 7.5, and the projection is like 7. Okay. So yeah, this is like performance is not a strong suit of this perfume particular one, but there is strength as well. Some people do not like loud fragrance like Mancera. Okay, I did like was that one, and they have one that I sold off, but that one was like really sweet, you know. Mancera's not Coco Veni. There was one more, if I remember, I'll tell you. But I had it. It was like confectionery smell, very beautiful. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, I remember before I took the phone. I took the phone. You know, I wanted to find out from my channel what it was. It was Amor Cafe. This feels like a light, you know, almost citrusy, like less sweet version of that Amor Cafe. Yeah, this smells a little bit like that, but Amor Cafe has so much that tonka bean or whatever that caramel overdo. So I do not think those that fragrance is wearable in summer. This one you can easily get away with if you stay, let's say, in the office. You're wearing this. It's very unisex. Women, men, everybody would like this. And if you're spraying like every 3 hours, it will come back very nicely. And the projection from this is the best thing for me in this kind of weather, like sweet fragrance that can be worn in summer. That is a good thing. Outdoors, do not expect much longevity, but indoors in the AC and everything, I think people can detect it every now and then, but very light projection and sillage. And this fragrance is not going to, like, say, leave a scent trail until the next morning in the office or, let's say the lift. It's not going to happen, right? But despite that performance thing, it's not being the best. I would say on average it's 7 performance, but the smell is I would say sweeter, and at certain point they are not the same, but out of the two, this is more wearable, less risky than this one really has coffee in it. This one is definitely beautiful coffee. They're both beautiful, but this is more bold. Performance wise, this is more solid. So where can you wear this? You can wear this for the dating scenario. Let's say you're going out for dates and you're sitting in a fine restaurant which has good AC going on. Good AC. If you do not have good AC, man, no fragrances, you start sweating. And at that point, people will smell only sweat. So if you have nice little cozy restaurants and then very cold outside, hot, doesn't matter. You can wear this and it will smell nice. It's a, let's say you have a date, Valentine's Day. You can wear it then. You can wear this for Christmas. You can wear this for Eid. You know, your puja, whatever is your situation. It feels like it's a happy perfume, right? But not much formal. Okay, if you want to wear this for work, I don't think people mind it. But if, say, you drenched yourself in it, like you showered in it, then people have an issue. It's too sweet for office and work, but ladies can get away with it. So it's a sweet, semi gourmand, a lighter take on Amor Cafe, or something between Amor Cafe and the Scandal Absolute, as well as 1 Million Lucky ish, with that hint of coffee somewhere at the back, but very minute. The thing is, the name is a bit confusing because I was expecting more of a latte perfume, like latte, you know, like milk perhaps. Maybe my definition is wrong, but this smells like more of a sweet, nutty, and sexy fragrance for romantic situation. Okay, overall I'll give this fragrance a solid 8. No issue, because if the performance was better, this would get something like 8.5, 8.7. Okay, but check it out. This is called Kefi Latte, and I am really interested to review the whole line if I can manage, you know, even though these are just $30 within, but economy is a little tight. You know, I'm trying to buy less fragrance. I bought many fragrances this month just to have backups, you know. I will do the next video, then you'll see what I got. But anyway, this is the review. Thanks for watching, and you can buy this at Senzone BD, where I purchase these brands, mostly Latafas, Armafs, because they give the best pricing. And if other pages are selling, you can also buy from them. Just check the price, who is offering the best price. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.